A few weeks ago, my son was playing basketball in the kitchen and his knee went through the door. Now, the door that we have has these different panels of glass in it. Thank God he didn't get cut. And it was an older door, so the glass is really thin. Our goal is to eventually get a new door to replace it, hopefully one without glass in it, because this is the second one of those panels that has gotten broken. So I knew what to do. We put plastic over it and taped it up and sealed it up really good. And I forgot about it. I've got a curtain hanging up there so you can't even see it. Anyways, so tonight I was cleaning up in the kitchen and I noticed it was getting really cold on one side of my kitchen. Now the temperature tonight is freezing. It's in the 20s. And I knew I had to find where this air was coming in for all kinds of reasons. So my house isn't cold, so I'm not running up the heat bill, all of these things. And I noticed that the tape has come undone on one side where I had sealed it up. So I just resealed it. But the thought occurred to me, there's no telling how long that tape has been off of that door. It took freezing temperatures and a cold breeze for me to feel the air coming through. There's also a storm door that closes, so unless the storm door is open, the wind doesn't blow through there. But the storm door would left open just a crack, just enough, and that breeze blew right in, and it was easy to identify the spot that needed to be fixed. And as I fixed it, I was reflecting on how many times in my life I think I'm doing okay, I think everything's going just fine. And there might even be parts of my life where I think, you know what, I've got them fixed. I've already covered that area of my life. God usually doesn't send a cold air. He likes to use fire. But when he starts applying that fire to my life, it starts showing all of those weak areas, those spots that maybe I thought had fixed, but they'd begin to come undone. They needed to be readdressed, refixed. Now, let's be honest. Eventually, I'm going to have to replace that door. As a matter of fact, we're planning on it, measuring it and trying to planning on it with income tax, buying another door. But until then, I've just done a quick fix. But how many times in my own life do I just do a quick fix and not actually address the root of the problem, not actually address and completely restore whatever it is in my life? Like, how many times do I say I forgive that person, but then I don't walk through the steps of actually forgiving them? The Bible says to pray for those who despitefully use you. So, how many times am I praying for my enemies? How many times am I serving them? How many times am I making sure that they're all that they need to be, that I'm helping them succeed in life? Or am I just saying I forgive them and going about my business? So it just reminded me that sometimes there will be these areas and God will have to apply some fire to let me know, hey, we're not done fixing this area of your life. We still have some work to do. So maybe you have some work to do in your life. I encourage you, when you feel the heat of that flame, let God fix it. Let Him restore it. Instead of a quick fix, a bandage, let Him get to the root of the problem and then move forward.